Welcome back to our 7-day journey through the heart of the Agikuyu community. In our previous episodes, we witnessed the tender beginnings of a connection between Njeri and Kariuki, two souls drawn together by fate. If you missed any part of their enchanting tale, be sure to check out the previous episodes to catch up. As the sun set, Njeri and Kariuki stood side by side at the village's edge, the lights flickering in the distance. Their conversation dwindled into a comfortable silence as they absorbed the moment's beauty. Njeri turned to Kariuki, her eyes reflecting the soft glow of the fading light. She expressed her gratitude for the beautiful evening they had shared. She mentioned how much she had enjoyed the walk and the meaningful conversation, noting that the moments they had created were ones she would deeply cherish. Kariuki responded with a warm smile, feeling touched by her words. He shared that he too had found their time together special. He remarked on how rare it was to find someone who made an evening so memorable and expressed his gratitude for their shared moments. Taking a deep breath, Kariuki conveyed his hope that they could have similar experiences again soon. He mentioned his desire to continue learning about her and to explore the connection they had begun to build. Njeri, her heart fluttering at his sincerity, indicated that she would welcome more moments like this. With a final look, they departed and walked back towards their villages. The night sky seemed to echo their unspoken promise, and the breeze carried the scent of blooming flowers, wrapping them in warmth and expectation. The next morning, Njeri worked on a mat with her mother outside their grass-thatched hut. Though the weaving was soothing, her mind drifted to Kariuki. The previous evening felt like a new thread in her life. Her mother noticed her distraction but thought it was due to the mat. They talked about village activities, but Njeri's thoughts were on Kariuki. Meanwhile, Kariuki was deep in planning for a significant task. He had gathered his fellow warriors to discuss a cattle rate due to disputes over grazing lands. As Kariuki outlined the plans, his thoughts often strayed to Njeri, the warmth of her presence lingering in his mind. Back in the village, Njeri grew uneasy as she overheard villagers discussing the raid. Her worry for Kariuki overshadowed her earlier anticipation. A late afternoon, the warriors began preparing, sharpening spears and swords with determination. Kariuki's leadership shone as he coordinated their roles, ensuring every detail was covered. The raid weighed heavily on him, but his thoughts remained with Njeri. As the sun set, casting long shadows, Kariuki gathered his warriors for a final briefing. They planned to leave under the cover of darkness to surprise the neighboring community. Meanwhile, Njeri stood at the village edge, staring into the sunset and hoping for Kariuki's safety. The absence of his presence revealed a deep love she hadn't fully acknowledged before. She wished for his safe return. As night deepened, Kariuki and his warriors set off, moving silently through the night. The village lay quiet behind them. Kariuki's thoughts were split between the mission and the hope of returning to Njeri. The raid was about to unfold, and the stars seemed to whisper promises of reunion and love. Thank you for joining us on this third day of our journey. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe, comment, and share. Your support helps us continue bringing these stories to life. Stay tuned for tomorrow's chapter as we explore the outcome of the raid and its impact on Njeri and Kariuki's lives and love. Until then, may your heart be warmed by the promise of what the future holds.